Okay, so let's start with speaker number 1. Okay, let's start. Start now.
Unit 1. Listening. Exercise 3. Speaker 1.
The person I admire most is my Aunt Linda. She's already busy with a family and a part-time job, but in her spare time she does voluntary work, helping an old man who lives in her street. Twice a week she visits him, does his laundry, makes his dinner, and just has a nice chat with him. He says that he feels much more cheerful and positive about life since she started visiting him. And as well as helping him, it helps her too, as they both really enjoy their time together. I'm thinking about starting voluntary work too, as my Aunt Linda seems to get a lot out of it.
Okay, so let's continue. So let's look at speaker number 1. Okay, I'm not recording using my speaker because I scared they cannot hear the voice. So in case you cannot hear me, please increase your audio. Okay, the volume of your audio. So speaker number 1, some of the words, some of the phrases that the speaker used is admire. I just explained the meaning of admire. Okay, he admire his aunt because he admires his aunt because in her spare time. What is the meaning of spare time? We learned before, but maybe you forgot. What is the meaning of spare time? Write down the meaning. Yeah, means free time. 空闲的时间 masa lapang. She always go and help an elderly man. That elderly man live in her street. Street means jalan, okay? 那条路. So live in her street means they could be neighbors. Or they live in the same road, for example, same lorong. That's the meaning of live in her street. Okay, when they help her do she help him to do laundry, make lunch, and whatnot. And the guy feel positive about life. Okay, that elderly man feel positive about life means 他很正面的对待这个生活. Dia rasa sangat optimistic. Dia nampak hidup ini adalah sangat baik. That's the meaning of feel positive about life. And they really enjoy their time together. Enjoy their time together means 很享受一起在一起. Maksudnya mereka berseronok dapat bersama-sama. And his aunt, sorry, I keep on I always forget what is the gender of the speaker. Okay, she gets a lot out of it. Means mendapat banyak kebaikan, 得到很多好处. So what is the answer for question number 1? You can pause for a while and look for the answer now. For speaker 1. Okay, now, so speaker 1, the answer is C. Finding happiness through kindness to others. Means mendapat kegembiraan, mencari kegembiraan through kindness to others. Maksudnya melalui kindness, maksudnya membantu. Di sini maksudnya berbantu kepada orang lain. 就是说 finding happiness 找到喜乐 through kindness to others. 这边的 kindness 是友善，就是帮助人的意思。Okay, so what is the answer for question number 1? C. Okay, please correct your answer. Yeah, C. Next one, let's go to speaker number 2. Let's listen to speaker number 2.
Speaker 2.
I'm not a very confident person, and I'm not very good at making plans. I don't have the courage to invite people to things in case they don't come. But because of this, I often end up bored and frustrated because I haven't arranged anything. My cousin, though, has always been much more confident. She's always planning activities with people, and she gets so much more out of life. Tonight she's going out for the evening. This weekend she's visiting relatives. And next week she's going away on holiday with colleagues. She's always got something going on. I really must try to be more like her.
Okay, so this is speaker number 2. So let's look at speaker number 2. Okay, let's just go through very fast. She said she's not a very confident person. What is the meaning of confident? Means 有自信, okay? Mempunyai keyakinan diri. 她不是, dia bukan. She is not good at means tak seberapa pandai, 没有很会. Making plans. What does mean making plans? Now we learn. Maksudnya merancang sesuatu. 就是说去规划东西. Okay, she said in case. The word in case means kalau. 如果 okay, she end up means 最后 akhirnya get so much out of her life get so much means mendapat banyak kebaikan 得到很多好处 always got something going on, okay? Always got. I say something going on means 有事发生 sesuatu berlaku. When you add got or have in front means busy, 很忙. So the meaning changes, yeah? So number 2, what is the answer for number 2? Number 2 means the answer is D. Means she is always well organized. Means 很规划。她那个 cousin dia tu well organized, suka merancang, 很喜欢规划到很好，merancang dengan baik and busy, 很忙，sangat sibuk. So number 2, the answer is D. The answer is D. The next one. Let's listen to speaker number 3.
Speaker 3.
I really admire my uncle because he wasn't afraid to make big changes in his life. He had a well-paid job in a bank, but his colleagues weren't respectful and used to gossip unkindly about him. He wasn't coping well, and in the end, he decided to do the one thing that he'd always wanted to do: give up his job and travel round the world. At the moment, he's traveling through Africa, which he loves. He hasn't made any plans yet for what to do when he gets back next month. He says he's too busy having fun, and he'll worry about that when it happens. What a great guy.
So, let's look at the next one. Okay, the next one is speaker number 3. He talks about his uncle. He admires his uncle because he says his uncle is not afraid to make big changes in his life. Means make big changes. Changes is what? CHANGES. Perubahan, 改变. Big changes means perubahan yang besar. 很大的改变. 他不怕. Dia tidak takut to make big changes in his life. Not afraid to make big changes in his life. Okay, let's look at the story. He say his uncle has a well-paid job. Job, you know, is kerja, 工作. But when you say well-paid, means 他的薪水很好. Okay, salary, 薪水. Gaji dia salary sangat bagus. But his colleagues, what do they do? Why he decided to resign? RESIGN. RESIGN. Maksudnya 辞职 letak jawatan because his colleagues gossip. Okay, means 八卦, bergossip unkindly. Kind means good, unkindly means not good, means 很听讲到八卦的不好听, mereka bergossip sampai tak sedap untuk dengar sudah about his uncle. So he wasn't coping well. 他不能应付 wasn't tak boleh coping 应付 okay, mengatasi dengan baik, 不能应付得很好. So what he do? He do the one thing he always wanted to do. Always selalu ingin buat punya, 他已经很久想做的, which is to give up his job. Give up his job means resign, 辞职 letak jawatan. And he travel around the world. Okay, so what is the answer for speaker number 3? The answer for speaker number 3. Okay, speaker number 3, you can pause for the video for a while and look for the answer. So the answer for speaker number 3 is having the courage. Courage, I say keberanian, 勇气 to follow your dreams. Okay, to follow your dreams means 凭你的梦想 mengikut impian kamu. So what is the answer for number 3? Number 3, the answer is E. The next one. Let's listen to speaker number 4.
Speaker 4.
My sister works in a busy office where her colleagues sometimes get really stressed. And because of that, they are always arguing or falling out. However, my sister, who's a manager there, understands why they get upset and tries not to criticize them. She makes time to discuss their problems with them and praises the people who work hard. She says it's just part of her job.
But I think it's amazing that she can see past their bad behaviour and focus on the good parts of their personalities and what they do well. I'm really proud of her for that.